Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Thursday, December 31st, the year 2020. It's the weekly, monthly, yearly wrap up, end of the year. I hope the traders, all traders out there that have been watching my videos, I hope you had a really good week, a good month, and a great year. 2020's been something else, that's for sure. As far as trading goes, I hope that I've been able to help people basically see price movement, maybe help you overcome a problem that you are having, maybe give you that aha moment when something hits you like a ton of bricks and you make that breakthrough. And I like to hear, in fact, I like to hear if you had a breakthrough. In fact, there was one trader that posted that I guess they had a breakthrough. I think they said, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago or something. It was on one of the videos. They said that, they heard what I said, but they went away from it. But something, maybe it's my voice, brought them back. They just thought that, that I wasn't BSing. Basically, most of this, a lot of people out there trading, they're trying to get you to separate with some of your hard earned dollars and send it their way. I mean, yes, I accept donations and I send out indicators, but as you guys know, especially those of you who've been following me for over a decade, know, I mean, if I was in the indicator business, I'd have a website and all kinds of stuff, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm just a trader like you guys. Yes, I've got coding skills. That's what my degree's in. But, as far as trading, I really hope that, Walmart and I've been talking a lot. We post our talks sometimes and we talk to you. Hopefully, you glean something that can really help you. Because usually with traders, there's like that one final piece to the puzzle. I know myself, there's some lessons I have to learn over and over again. It seems like because I sometimes I repeat the same mistakes. I'm only human. Sometimes I get a little too emotional, and we know that that's never a good thing. But I succumb to it sometimes, and sometimes we wind up tunneling into something. And I think I've spoke about that, like tunneling into the four squares in the middle of a chessboard, and you're not paying attention to the rook along the end, and next thing you know, that rook took your queen, um, because you didn't look at the whole board. Or it's like when I shoot pool, between every shot, you pretty much should take a walk around the table, even if the cue ball goes right where you want it on your shot. Because you may have missed something. I mean, it's pretty much that simple. And so in trading, look at look at price. As Walmart and I sometimes say, look to the left. What did price do the last time it got to this area? In fact, just today, um, I was looking at the price chart and I noticed something that I'll have to share with you. Oh, I guess in an upcoming Walmart trade video, because it's something I think that might be able to help. Um, I haven't written an indicator, but just eyeballing it, it seems like there's a lot to it. Of course, there's always things that don't work out as you think they should work out. I mean, price hits that line, yeah, you want it to cross it. I took a trade and I got hammered because it went up by, I think I could have gotten out with like 2 points, and the son of a gun reversed on me, and I didn't bail out early, and then the market tanked. So, I took a body blow there, but that's okay. I will definitely get my body blows back into the market. Um, or if not, I'll jab my way to victory, one of the two, using some boxing analogies. So, I'd like to hear from traders this year, coming up 2021, in case there's something that you really want me to explain, something, show. Now, I've had some requests for indicators and EAs. Let me start with the EAs. I'm not going to write anybody an EA. It's just that simple. I've explained it in other videos. There's too many things that can go wrong. I don't want to be held liable. And the bottom line is this: most people cannot clearly state what they want. They think they're clear, but to the computer, you've got to be crystal clear, because if you tell the computer to do X and you meant to say, well, XY, it's going to do X. And I don't want that constant back and forth. I got better things to do than have to, get an email every 15 minutes. Oh, no, no, that's not what I meant. you know. So there's not enough money to pay me to go through that frustration. There's just not. That's why I say I don't code these indicators for money. Now, sometimes people ask me to modify an indicator or to create something, new. And when do I do it? When I find it interesting, when I think it might have value. But if I don't think it has value, I'm not going to do it. I don't have to. And it's not me being mean, but if I don't see the value in it, why should I do it? It just doesn't make sense. But, as far as this, once going back to trading in the year, we've seen price move up and down a lot. I mean, if you look at the pound for the year, it tanked and then it rose and then it came back down and it rose. And just playing those simple lines and open a previous day's higher lower midpoint, or a pivot fade. Some of these simple trades can prove to be profitable, but there's always that shiny object out there, that new squiggly line that promises great returns. And people, traders, sometimes are so tempted. They get lured by those big pips, the lure of the big pip. And like moths to a flame, traders are drawn. But I think you guys knows what usually happens. They wind up getting burned. And that's unfortunate because all that could be avoided. With trading, the problem is usually something that you are doing. The source of the problem can be found when you look in the mirror, because the market's going to do what the market's going to do. And once you put that trade on, the only thing you can control is when you exit that trade. And hopefully the market smiles upon you and gives you a chance to exit with the profit. And if it doesn't smile upon you, hopefully you have the skill and you have the emotional fortitude to pull the plug before it goes too far against you. I mean, you guys know these videos are for educational purposes only, and your results may differ from mine. But the thing is that it's your money, it's your portfolio, it's your account. And when you trade, you're speculating. You're thinking that the market's going to either go up or down, and you're hoping that there's a few people who agree with you. Because when you put a trade on and you buy, somebody else has to be willing to pay more than what you paid. Because if they're not, then the market's going to go against you. And that's just the simplicity of it. I mean, but I think traders get caught up in charts and indicators and technical analysis and fundamentals and all this other stuff, and they forget it's simply a market where if you buy, then you hope there's more people standing in line who are willing to pay more than you paid. So hopefully at some point in time you can sell your position to them. That's all it boils down to. But that's kind of lost in most trading talks. But just that one simple fact, that when you enter the trade, you are quote unquote hoping there's somebody else who is willing to pay a higher price than you paid if you went long, or willing to sell for a lower price if you went short. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. And so you can have all the fancy indicators you want, and you guys know I've cranked out some pretty fancy indicators. And I'm not just talking about dashboards. I mean, I've done some really cool stuff, using coding techniques and displays, but none of that really matters. What matters is whether or not that, trader after you is going to, give you that opportunity, because yeah, they're willing to pay a higher price than what you paid. So I want to leave you with that thought the end of this year. So next year, if you keep that one thought in mind, just that one thought, hopefully 2021 will be even better for you than 2020. So, fellow traders, I wish you a safe and happy new year. In the political scheme of things, and with this, worldwide pandemic, I don't think things are going to get better before they get worse. I think we're still in the down, we're still going down, okay? That's just my own personal belief. It's got nothing to do really with politics. It just has to do with just looking at the way things are going. And I don't see any bright signs. I'm not trying to put a bummer or a damper, on the new year or anything. I'm just trying to be realistic here. So, fellow traders, once again, Happy New Year. And when you come back in 2021, just remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So come back to 2021 and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.